is when you go through all that struggle, all that strife from last September, and you work on it, and you work on it, and you build on it, then whatever you grow can be harvested. Now, if you didn't grow anything, nothing is going to be harvested. But if you grow on something, grow it, work on it, harvest it, it will be harvested. I'm going to discuss more about this after the break.
How do you save money? In my first book, I taught you why we go broke. If you read my book, you understand that there are many ways we can go broke, and you will understand that you need to understand about saving money, or at least not spending more than you make. If you're picking up this book because you need more tips on how to reinforce your saving skills, then this book is for you. I first want to tell you my story and enforce to you why saving is important. I didn't take the advice when I was younger. I read a book that said at least 10% needs to be saved for retirement or to be saved in The Richest Man of Babylon. There is one major rule with saving money, and that is you want to spend less than you make and have your money work for you. Many people feel the 401k or Social Security will be good for them, but that is not enough. This is why the second rule is having your money make more money. What happens if there are problems? Let's say you get laid off from your job, your car breaks down, or something in your house breaks down. There are cases where you need an emergency fund saved up. There are many tricks in saving money, and there are many tips to put your money aside for a rainy day. The trick is not to touch it and let it build up. There are more tips. I only gave you a few. It is only up to you to do this. One final tip along your saving travels, and that is you can live your life day to day, or you can plan for the future and relax a little.
That was saving. How to save your money. Part of the money. Learning the Basics series. Book number 2. It is now available on audiobook in Amazon, Audible, and iTunes. Back at the podcast. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to discuss a little bit about the harvest in the law of attraction. The harvest is the fruit that you grow, and you gotta work on it, and you gotta develop it. You gotta build that fruit up and let it grow. And then at the end, it all depends on what your harvest will be. Now, throughout this fall, I'm going to discuss a lot about the harvest because it's important. We need to learn how to grow our harvest. We need to learn how to grow as individuals. And the law of attraction states, as Jack Canfield said, it's like you're going through a dark highway with the lights on. You don't know what'll be there, but you keep on going. You see the 20 feet ahead or more, and you keep on going and going and going, and you'll have faith that you get there. I don't know if he said these exact words, but It's kind of like that. That's how life develops. And that's how we develop. We don't know how we're going to get there. But we got to develop. And the way we develop is by planting those seeds and growing as individuals. Growing in a sense of a business, of life, our relationships, etc. And how we grow, we grow. We simply grow by being who we need to be and learning from our mistakes. Learning that this might not be the best way or that might not be the best way. We learn by trial and error, and eventually we get there. Even if we're making mistakes financially, we need to allow for those mistakes, even in a business. Because if we allow for mistakes, we can grow from them. Rather than putting ourselves down every time we spend something, every time we do this, we're only allowing that we have lack of something. And I guess I'm fully understanding the law of attraction now. Because if we plant seeds that prevent us from growing, and we plant those seeds that prevent us from getting to where we need to go, we're not going to grow. And we'll forever be stuck down a path of nowhere. I'm your host, Joseph Vivaldi, and this is Money, Business, and Inspiration Podcast with Joe. I'm your host, Joseph Vivaldi.